Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So I always talk about how, they always try to send me these subliminal messages by taking my disability and such, right? So lately, what they've been doing, in particular with Pam, is also, staring at the mail, right? So whenever she's in the foyer where we put the mail, sometimes when they target me heavily, she look at me, and she stare at the mail, right? And then they'll also use postal workers, right? Or the perps walking on the street, particularly then staying over at the post office, right? So she started doing the same thing today. Now, I had received a letter a few months ago because I had to fill out a form for my doctor. Well, you got to fill out these forms that, they want to know about your doctor's visit, what have you. I think I did a video on that, right? When I went to the doctor, went to the office to, you know, because I can't remember one of the dates. They're actually for like 3 dates, right? But I did have to go back to a video that I did that I had record at the doctor, right? So I put that there, okay? Again, they're always trying to take my disability. Why? Because of this. See my uncle, right? And the fact that I wouldn't say that's the only reason. That's one of the reasons. They use religion and trying to manipulate you, deceive you, and trap you, right? In order to bring you under the fold of Christianity. And this is how, like I said, Christianity is a wicked religion. It's not what they preach, because this is what they do. This is what they do. With some Muslims, they may not do business with you because you and them are not the same religion. Yeah, this is what this is how they can, part of how they converted a large, not necessarily a large, but some parts of Africa, right? In order to do business with them, you need to be convert to religion. But it's funny because they don't do that to white people. When they do business with white people or do business with Asian people, they don't require them to convert, but they do with black people. And this is, like I said, whether it be Islam or Christianity, particularly black people, right? We have this subservient mindset, right? We have this. We don't, no other group practice or have this subservient mindset, and I understand why. We've been conditioned. Why? Okay. You talk about over the past 500 years, enslavement of Africans, enslavement of black people, right? And the creation of conditions under white racism worldwide, whether it be in Africa, using the financial system as a tool to economically enslave black countries and black Africans. And in America, the economic castration of black men. So I understand it, but the thing is that we're so conditioned that we don't see how religion has been damaging to us, and particularly the most part Christianity. I wouldn't say Islam so much, but Christianity has been the most damaging, has had the most damaging effect on us out of all the religion. Okay? And again, the rejection, black people, rejection of our own history, rejection of our own spiritual belief system, which all other religion derives from. Okay, and again, and their interpretation is not of the original, right? So you would think that, as a black person, you would go back to the source, right? Go back to the original, go back to where these other groups of people got their beliefs from and how they reinterpret what our ancestors created as a spiritual belief, as a spiritual system. Well, if it's a spiritual belief system, but it has more with that, right? It's not about waiting for some savior to come save you, right? It's about you reaching your higher self to become your own Christ, or to become a Christ within your people, within your tribe, right? Not to wait on some white savior with blue eyes to come back and save you, right? While you're being abused by the very same people that look like your savior to come save you. I mean, it makes no sense. But because of our conditioned mind, we don't understand that. So yeah, they may be pissed off that, I don't believe in Christianity. And I will, from going forward at this point, I will not respect any Christian beliefs. Because obviously, they don't respect anybody else's belief, but they always talk about they want their belief respected. And as your belief system, I don't have to respect it because it is a belief system. It's not based on anything that's factual. Okay, so going forward, don't expect me to respect your belief system, particularly if you are using it to cause harm to me and other people. I'm not going to do that. All right? So going forward, I'm going to speak very harsh about Christianity and Christians in general. All right? So, y'all can punish me or whatever, do what the hell y'all want to do. You ain't going to change my mind. Simple as that. Okay? And the sad part about it, too, is that the fact that, and again, this symbol that I have on around my chain, it's not a religious symbol. It's a symbol of life, family, right? The natural order of man and woman coming together to creating a child, to raising that child, our children as a family unit. This is what the Christians are against, because their entire religion is based on following one individual, okay, who is three separate entity, which again makes no sense, right? And their savior will tell them that, in order for you to follow me, you have to turn your back on your entire family, on your father, your sister, your brother, your mother, your aunts, your uncles, your entire family. And this is why, particularly as black people being the most religious in America, we have the most broken homes. But we can never make the connection that it has a lot to do with religion and their religious belief, particularly in Christianity. At least with Islam, particularly with the Nation of Islam here in the United States, they value family. They value truth. They value teaching the truth. They value teaching your kids science, the science, math, and engineering, technology. All right, but these Christians, particularly the vast majority of working class, poor Christians, they've been conditioned into dumbness, into not wanting to educate their children in those fields because they think that is the devil or it's the devil field, what have you. Meanwhile, those people I'm talking about, who are creating, cloning people, stuff like that, they're not atheists. They're white male Christians who have co-opted technology, co-opted science, right? And will still tell you that is because of God they're doing what they're doing, right? Look, they're able to create a woman's egg. They're able to create sperm. So you're telling me that your God, who you claim is the creator of all life, is giving man the ability to do these things, right? When God says, I am a jealous God. But God is not doling out his wrath to those men who are doing those things. And those men are saying God is telling them to do this. So what is your God telling you? If they're saying God, the same God as the Bible, your Christian God, is giving them the power to do this, what is your God telling you? Because if your God is telling you that, these people are wicked, evil people, guess what? No, they're not. Because you and them share the same God. Their God is telling them to do it. Your God is telling them that they shouldn't be doing it. So let me ask you a question. Is it really one God, one Christian God? You need to think about that. Talk to you guys in the next video.